Children, I hope you have gone through my previous video, and today we will continue further. Children, the next thing that you have to study in chapter organic compounds containing nitrogen is aniline. The formula for aniline is C6H5NH2. That means one hydrogen of benzene is replaced by NH2 group. So let us see how it is prepared. First is laboratory preparation. It is prepared by reduction of nitrobenzene. Nitrobenzene formula is C6H5NO2 with tin and concentrated hydrochloric acid at a temperature of 333 to 373 Kelvin. C6H5NO2 plus 6H in presence of tin and HCl and 333 and 373 Kelvin gives you aniline C6H5NH2 plus 2H2O. Now industrial preparation. In industry also it is prepared by reduction method. Now industrial reduction is done by it is done with hydrogen in presence of hydrogen or palladium or copper oxide. So the reaction is C6H5NO2 plus 3H2 in presence of platinum or at 680 Kelvin. Now see here it was 6H and in this it will just become 3H2. The result will be C6H5NH2 plus 2H2O. The same reaction, only here you will be writing it as 6H and here you will write as 3H2. Here you are taking tin and in this case you will take platinum. The temperatures are also different. In first case this is 333 to 373 Kelvin and in the second case it will become 680 Kelvin. Industrially, aniline can also be obtained on large scale by action of aqueous ammonia on chlorobenzene at 473 Kelvin and 60 atmosphere. So chlorobenzene formula is C6H5Cl plus ammonia 2NH3 in presence of Cu2O plus Cu2O at 473 Kelvin and 60 atmosphere pressure gives you 2 C6H5NH2 plus 2 CuCl plus H2O. So this is about the preparation of aniline, laboratory preparation and industrial preparation. Next we come to the properties of aniline. First we will discuss the physical property. Pure aniline is colorless oily liquid with faint characteristic odor. It is sparingly soluble in water but dissolves in organic solvents and the steam is volatile. Now we come to the chemical properties. Now the chemical properties, first is that it has a basic nature. It is a very weak base. C6H5NH2 reacts with concentrated HCl to give you C6H5N plus H3Cl minus. This is called as aniline hydrochloride. And it reacts with concentrated H2SO4, 2C6H5NH2 plus H2SO4 gives you C6H5NH3 whole twice SO4, phenyl ammonium sulfate. So this shows that it is weakly basic in nature. Now with second reaction chemical in properties is reaction with nitrous acid. This reaction is called as diazotization. The process of converting an aromatic primary amine into diazonium salt by treating with cold solution of nitrous acid is called diazotization. Now in this NaNO2 reacts with its dilute HCl to give you NaCl plus HNO2. HNO2 is nitrous acid. Now C6H5NH2 reacts with this HNO2 plus HCl at 273 to 278 Kelvin to give you C6H5N2 plus Cl minus plus H2O. This is benzene diazonium chloride. and that is why the reaction is called as diazotization. Now, if the temperature in the above reaction is more than 278 Kelvin, diazonium salt gets converted into phenol with evolution of nitrogen gas. See, this C6H5NH2 reacts with HNO2 above 278 Kelvin. You will get phenol C6H5OH plus N2 plus H2O. Okay, so salt will be formed only below 278, between 273 to 278 Kelvin. Above it, phenol will be formed. Next chemical property is alkylation. Now, in alkylation, the aniline reacts with CH3Cl to give you C6H5NH CH3 HCl. This is called methyl aniline because one hydrogen of aniline has been replaced by methyl group. So it is methyl aniline. Alkyl group has been added. Now to this methyl aniline, when it again reacts with CH3Cl, another methyl group gets added, removing the hydrogen. So you get C6H5NCH3 whole twice. Then it is called as NN dimethyl aniline because both the methyl groups are attached to nitrogen. So it is NN dimethyl aniline plus HCl. Next property is acylation. Now in acylation, the aniline molecule C6H5NH2 reacts with CH3COCl, that is acetyl chloride, in presence of pyridine to give you C6H5NHCOCH3 plus HCl. C6H5NHCOCH3 is called as acetanilide. One hydrogen has been removed and in its place CH3CO has been added. So that is acetanilide. And this is called as acylation. Next chemical property of benzene is benzoylation. And this reaction is called as Schotten-Baumann reaction. Now in Schotten-Baumann reaction, aniline reacts with C6H5COCl, that is benzoyl chloride, to give you benzanilide. Now this reaction takes place in presence of dilute NaOH or pyridine. So one hydrogen will be removed and in its place C6H5 will be added, and this hydrogen will combine with this chlorine to give you HCl. So C6H5NH2 plus C6H5COCl in presence of dilute NaOH or pyridine gives you C6H5NHCOC6H5 plus HCl. This C6H5NHCOC6H5 is called as benzanilide. Okay, next is carbylamine reaction. Now carbylamine reaction, aniline when warmed with chloroform and an alcoholic solution of KOH forms phenyl isocyanide, which has a very unpleasant smell. C6H5NH2 plus CHCl3 plus 3KOH, and this is alcoholic KOH. On warming gives you C6H5NC. This is phenyl carbylamine or phenyl isocyanide plus 3KCl plus 3H2O. Okay, so this has a very foul or unpleasant smell. This is called as carbylamine reaction. Next chemical property is electrophilic substitution reactions. That is halogen. In this first category is halogenation. If monosubstituted derivative is desired, aniline is first acetylated with acetyl chloride and then halogenation is carried out. That means C6H5NH2 is first treated with CH3CO whole twice Cl. So acetic anhydride it is. So in that case it will give you acetamide C6H5NHCO CH3. That when treated with bromine gives you C6H5NHCOCH3Br. This is called as para-bromoacetanilide. Why para? Because see, this is attached to the first carbon and bromine is attached to 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth carbon, plus C6H5NHCOCH3Br. Now in this case, the attachment is to the first and the second carbon, so it is called as orthobromoacetanilide. So para-bromoacetanilide is the major product, this is the major product, and this is the minor product. This, on reacting with hydrogen or water, gives you C6H5NH2Br, para-bromoaniline or orthobromoaniline. So this is halogenation, okay, in which first the aniline is getting acetylated with acetyl chloride and then halogenation is being carried out. Now next is when bromine is added to aniline. See this reaction over here. When bromine is added to aniline, C6H5NH2 plus bromine, it gives white precipitate of 2,4,6-tribromoaniline, and this reaction takes place at room temperature. So 3 atoms of bromine get attached, 3 hydrogen are released, and in its place 3 bromine come. So the attachment is at the second carbon, fourth carbon, and the first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sixth carbon. Okay, so it is called as 2,4,6-tribromoaniline, and this is a white precipitate plus HBr. Now next property, chemical property, is nitration. Now nitration, aromatic amines cannot be nitrated directly because they are readily oxidized. And why they are readily oxidized? Because HNO3 is a strong oxidizing agent. So under controlled condition, nitration gives unexpected 47% meta-nitroaniline, because under strongly acidic medium, aniline gets protonated to anilium ion. Anilium is NH3 plus ion, which is deactivating or meta directing group. See here, aniline. Over here you can see aniline C6H5NH2 in presence of concentrated HNO3 and concentrated H2SO4 at 293 Kelvin gives you C6. 1 minute. This is this reaction should not be here. 1 minute. There is some mistake. This reaction should not be here. Just a minute. Hold on. This is the reaction that should be here. Nitration we were doing, na? C6H5NH2 and in presence of concentrated HNO3 and H2SO4 at 293 Kelvin gives you see, there is one hydrogen from here will be replaced with NO2. So you get nitro substituted aniline, but that substitution can be at different position. It can be at fourth position, or it can be to the third carbon, or it can be to the second carbon. So it was found that this first and fourth, that is 51%, and this condition first and third is 47%, whereas first and second position is very rare. So nitration is more in para position, that is first and fourth, and less in ortho, and 47% of meta is also formed. Now, nitration is carried out by protecting NH2 group through acetylation. So what is done is aniline is first treated with acetyl chloride, C6H5NH2 plus CH3CO Cl. In presence of pyridine, it gives you C6H5NHCOCH3 plus HCl. Now this C6H5NHCOCH3 in presence of concentrated nitric acid, concentrated H2SO4 at 288 Kelvin gives you C over here NH, one hydrogen is replaced with COCH3 and the other hydrogen is replaced with NO2. Same, this is called as nitroacetinolide. Same way here. Now in this case the nitro group is attached to the second carbon, whereas here it is attached to the fourth carbon. So this is ortho nitroacetinolide and this is para nitroacetinolide. Then this, when it is treated with hydrogen ion or water, gives you ortho nitroaniline or para nitroaniline. Okay, so this is nitration. Next chemical property is sulfonation. Now sulfonation is addition of HSO3 group, SO3H group. So in this case C6H5NH2 plus H2SO4 gives you C6H5NH3HSO4 minus NH3 plus HSO4 minus. This on further heating to 455 to 475 Kelvin loses a molecule of water to give you C6H5NH2 SO3H, which is sulfonilic acid. Alright. Now this sulfonilic acid exists in Zwitter ion form because NH2 is stronger base than SO3. So it exists as NH3 C6H, this the benzene ring to this NH2 gets converted into NH3 plus and HSO3 gets converted into SO3 minus. So this is a Zwitter ion. Zwitter ion means which has one acidic as well as basic group. So aniline further does not undergo Friedel-Crafts reaction because it forms a salt with Lewis acids like AlCl3, which is used in Friedel-Crafts reaction. So C6H5NH2 plus AlCl3. AlCl3 is used in Friedel-Crafts reaction, so aniline will combine with AlCl3 to form C6H5 plus NH2 AlCl3 minus. So this is this reaction will not be able to proceed further, so it does not take part in Friedel-Crafts reaction. Now we come to uses of aniline. It is used as an intermediate for synthetic dyes and in making sulfur drugs. So this was about aniline. Next is about diazonium salts. Now these are salts having general formula ArN2 plus X minus. Ar is aryl group and N2 plus is called as azo group and X minus can be Cl minus, Br minus, HSO4 minus, BF4 minus, etc. So some common examples are benzene diazonium chloride, that is C6H5N2 plus Cl minus, and benzene diazonium hydrogen sulfate C6H5N2 plus HSO4 minus. So alka diazonium salts, they are highly unstable, but arene diazonium salts are stable for a short time in solution at 273 to 278 Kelvin. Why they are stable? It is because of resonance. See over here, because of movement of electrons, it has so many structures and it stabilizes itself by existing in these structures. So this is called as resonance. Okay, these arrows are indicating the movement of electrons. From here the electrons go here, from here to here. So this gets positive charge, this gets a negative charge, and so on. So these are the, in this there are 3 double bonds, here there are only 2 double bonds. Now here the double bonds position is changing because electron from this point is coming over here. So here it is becoming positive charge. So the charge, because of the movement of electrons, the charge points, positive and negative charge points, are also changing, and this provides, so many structures are there, so it provides stability. Now next is preparation of diazonium salts. The method of preparation is called as diazotization. C6H5NH2 plus NaNO2 plus 2HCl at 273 to 298 Kelvin gives you C6H5N triple bond NCl plus NaCl plus 2H2O. So this is the way diazonium salts are prepared. Next we come to the physical properties of diazonium salts. Now physical properties में benzene diazonium chloride is colorless, crystalline solid, readily soluble in water and stable in cold water. Then we come to the chemical properties. Now chemical properties means there are 2 types of reactions. First is reactions involving displacement of nitrogen. Now in this C6H5N2Cl, when it reacts with HCl, it gives you C6H5Cl plus N2 plus CuCl, and this reaction takes place in presence of copper. Then same C6H5N2Cl in presence of copper, if it reacts with HBr, it will give you C6H5Br plus N2 plus CuCl. This is, both these reactions, they are called as Gattermann reaction. Then C6H5N2Cl reacts with HCl in presence of CuCl to give you C6H5Cl plus N2, and it reacts with HBr in presence of CuBr to give you C6H5Br plus N2. It reacts with KCN in presence of CuCN to give you C6H5Cn plus N2. These 3 reactions with HBr, HCl and KCN, these 3 are called as Sand-Meyer reactions. Then when C6H5N2Cl reacts with Ki, it gives you C6H5I plus N2. For this reaction, heating is required. C6H5N2Cl reacts with HBF4 to first give you C6H5N2BF4. Then that on heating gives you C6H5H F plus BF3 plus N2. This is known as Bolt-Schiemann reaction. Okay, directly fluorine is not substituted. First it gives you C6H5N2 plus BF4 minus. That on heating gives you C6H5F plus BF3 plus H2. This is Bolt-Schiemann reaction. Then C6H5N2Cl reacts with H3PO3 and water in presence of copper salt to give you benzene C6H6 plus N2 plus H3PO3 plus HCl. Then it further reacts with ethyl alcohol. Again it will give you, when it reacts with ethyl alcohol, it will again give you benzene plus CH3CHO aldehyde plus N2 plus HCl. When the diazonium salt reacts with water, it gives you alcohol. On reacting with water, it gives you C6H5OH plus H2 plus N2 plus HCl. And if on reacting with HBF4, it gives you C6H5N2BF4, which on further reaction with NaNO2 in presence of copper gives you C6H5NO2 plus NaBF4 plus N2. So these are all the reactions in which nitrogen is getting removed. So their displacement of nitrogen is taking place. Second type of reaction, in these reactions involve retention of diazo group. So nitrogen is retained, the diazo group is retained, and these are also called as coupling reaction. So see C6H5N2Cl, when it reacts with C6H5OH, then in that case it gives you para-hydroxyazobenzene because N2 is retained. So between the benzene ring and phenol there is N double bond N. So this is para-hydroxyazobenzene and it is an orange colored dye plus HCl. Same way C6H5N2Cl, when it reacts with C6H5NH2 aniline, it gives you a it gets added and you get a compound called para-aminoazobenzene. So here to the aniline and between aniline and benzene there are two nitrogen, N double bond N, that is why the azo name has come. So para-aminoazobenzene, this is yellow colored dye plus HCl. So this is about the chapter. You revise all the equations that have been given, learn them by heart, and try to do the questions given behind the chapter.